easy road. The most unstable and vicious blackmailers I've ever encountered are the ones from Morocco. They are an extremely aggressive group, and they have no problems exposing. So if you encounter the Moroccan blackmailers, you need to tighten up your social media, either shut it down or just make it as private as possible. Plus, you need to do some potential damage control. That means reaching out to people in your circle who they know and explaining that you were hacked, not to open any messages with your name, nor emails with your name. Plus, tell them do not accept any friend or follow request in your name. These types of blackmailers tend to open up social accounts like Facebook page and Instagram and Pinterest and all that stuff using your identity. And then what they'll do is they will friend and follow your people. Then your people will follow them back. And that's what they use to, or the method they use to try to expose you. So it's really important that you take care of business right away. So as I mentioned, the blackmailers have zero boundaries, okay? And these particular individuals, they have no problem exposing you to your spouse, your kid in college, your boss. Even if you pay, it does not guarantee they will not expose. So it's a fine line to, figuring out how to deal with them. But what's really important, like I mentioned, is shutting down your social media and negotiating with them. Tell them you'll pay, but you need some time, okay? And that time that you have between paying and actually not paying is the time you use to do the damage control, shut down the social media, and find some help, whether it be someone like me or another professional. But the bottom line is, with the Moroccan blackmailers, you don't have much time because they have zero patience. And so if you don't meet certain deadlines with them, they have no problem just exposing you. But don't think because they expose you once that they just back off and leave you alone. They have no problem going through the numbers of this person, and that person. So you negotiate, you agree to pay later, tomorrow, tonight, my brother's lending me money, whatever it may be, but use the time in between wisely to come up with a game plan. Combating blackmail is protecting your identity, which is manipulating your name. Now, these blackmailers come from like Morocco and Cote d'Ivoire, and English is not necessarily the primary language. Therefore, you have an advantage. Just like they manipulated you, you're going to manipulate them back. Many of them use Google Translate to communicate, so what happens is they're not going to catch the deviations of spellings, okay? If you can convince them you're someone else, it serves several purposes. It can prevent the exposure in your name, and also it prevents them coming back sometime down the line. So think, okay, how can you manipulate them into thinking you're someone else? By the way, that's my expertise. Almost every blackmail victim I deal with asks me if they should go to law enforcement. The answer is no. Law enforcement is not going to help you. They're going to tell you to ignore, and you never ignore the blackmailer, because if you ignore them, they're going to expose you, or they're going to contact people and say, I need to get in touch with so-and-so. By the way, here's a nude picture of him. So ignoring doesn't do anything. All that matters when it comes to blackmail is preventing them from exposing, protecting your identity, and ultimately getting rid of them. So let me cap it out with the Moroccan blackmailers. Time is the essence, okay? So you need to make a move quick. Hustle to stall them. I need a couple of hours. Boom. Then figure out a plan. And if you can't figure out a plan, I can. My name is Frank M. Ahearn, and I am a blackmail expert.